My name is Cliff Holsart. I am the chairman of the Bottle Boat Regatta, which is held by the Hernando de Soto Historical Society. This is my fourth year with the event, and every year I'm blessed with very good weather. Unfortunately, I don't know how long the Bottle Boat Regatta has been going on, but I can tell you this. It's been going since the early 60s, if not longer, almost the entire time of the 75 years of the society. Some of the things we can look for today is fierce competition with the elementary and middle schools, and even tougher competition when we get to the two adult teams that'll be out there. And the kids just go out, have a great time. Wind is going to be a factor today, which is going to make this interesting to see if the boats hold together or not. The primary flotation is a 1-gallon container or smaller. There's no foam. There's no normal hull design like in a boat, and the flotation has to be so that it doesn't capture air. So it's just the bottles holding up the kids or the adults. Yes, the kids are very creative with their designs. They put a lot of time and effort into it with their parents. One year we had a high school team that made a replica of our San Cristobal here, and they got about halfway down the route and it ended up splitting in half on them. It was really creative and very interesting at the same time. There's so much we do in the background to help the community with sponsorships, support, donations. People don't realize that most of the events that happen in April, we're behind in one way or another. This event, the seafood festival that we put on, and it all culminates with the Grand Parade, and that is strictly put together and run by us, the Hernando de Soto Historical Society. I want everybody to know that we're a charitable organization. We're there for the community. We give to just about every charitable organization that's in Manatee County. Yes, we have our favorites like Felt or Early Learning Coalition, but we also do a tremendous amount for the girls that come out with the Queen's Court and scholarships and other fundings that we do for them. You know, we're there for the community.
This is our traditional event that we've had for many, many years, 30 years plus, that we come out to Palma Sola Bay, and we also have the teams from either schools or businesses or just nonprofit society members that come out and put together a bottle boat that floats on milk jugs. And the best part about it is we do it every single year. We have a good time. Today is a good breezy day, so we're going to get a little sail action on it. And we're just happy to be here and putting together and continue the tradition of the Hernando de Soto Historical Society as we do our festival month, and this is just another event that we do each and every year.
Well, this is a lot of fun, and remembering us being on Queen's Court and being here, and this was our last event, and we get to have a lot of fun. We get to race the boats ourselves. So you'll be seeing us in the water, not in these dresses though, of course not. But it's a lot of fun, and it's great to see such a huge turnout today.
I remember participating in it when I was in elementary school, so it's something that I grew up around. I also did it on Queen's Court last year, and I look forward to doing it this year as well. It's awesome to see how many people come out here and participate, as well as how many members come and support this event.
I'm not sure. There's several teams. There's quite a few out here today. We have a pretty good turnout. It's a lot of fun, and you know, I remember doing this as a kid myself, and it's a great time to come out and have fun and see the smiles on all the kids' faces.
This is important because we also bring out-of-town guests. We visit festivals as a society every single year, and we actually help the economic impact of Manatee County as we bring the festival people from Minnesota, from Spain, from Pensacola, from all around the country. They come in and they spend time with us during our festival week, which is the last week of April every single year. Next week, next Saturday, we actually have the invasion landing of Hernando de Soto downtown at Pier 22. And we also have, for every participant that comes down and spectator, we actually have the community cannonballs, which will have 1,000 Nerf balls to fend off the conquistadors as they come in to take the key to the city from the mayor. So come down next Saturday at 2 o'clock downtown Bradenton to help defend the mayor and get yourself some good cannonballs and help us defend off the key to the city. Well, I don't think the mayor's going to put up much of a fight, but I think the people of the community, as they come out, hopefully we have hundreds of people out there that will help keep the mayor in check and keep him safe from the landing of the Hernando de Soto crew. What we do is the society, the Hernando de Soto Historical Society, we give back to our community. We've done it for 76 years. It's a time that we raise money in our special events as a Seafood Fest and other events that we put on each and every year, that we raise money to give back to the community through our Hernando de Soto Historical Foundation. And our foundation actually gives out at least $50,000 a year to nonprofit organizations that are within our community. So that's what we do. We want to give back smiles, we want to give back fun, but we also give back the charity help that helps nonprofits survive and operate within the county.
We might have to take on Queen's Court, and we might also have to race our Hernando and captain. We'll see.
I just like it to be a dunking contest because, we've spent a great time this year with the Queen and the Princess traveling that, you never know, a little dunk might just suffice and have fun with.
We are here today just for a great cause. I've been rowing since I was 6, 7, 8 years old, and this year I figured I'd put a team together, so I asked my cheerleaders to come on out and help me, so this is where we are. To put a boat together, it's basically just a piece of wood, and they just build it on up, and then they put 2-liter bottles underneath it just to make it float. Then you'll just take it into the water, and depending on the adjustments you need to make for it once you get here, you do. So This year we just the DeSoto Historical Society have their own boats, and we just used one of their boats this year. If we do it next year, we'll probably put our own one together. Well, we are cheerleaders, so everything goes in 8 counts for us. So I've been telling them just row on odd numbers, and hopefully that works.
I'm really excited just to see who's all coming and how good their rowing skills are.
I'm super excited. I love being on the water, so I'm sure this will be fun and meet new people and just have a good time.
Hey Charles, great event, 35th year, phenomenal turnout, absolute blast for the kids and for the adults. Some of the really awesome engineering you've seen with some of these boats is just phenomenal. Some PVC boats, duct tape. They've used any kind of creative material that they can to get something to float on the water that scoots them down as fast as they can. They're battling a little bit of the wind today, but it's been fun. The Coke Floats boat, one of our sponsors, Coca-Cola, is here with their Coke team. And unfortunately, they came up a little bit short on our DeSoto crew. But great participation from everyone. We appreciate everybody coming out. It really is. It really is. I just said to one of my fellow conquistadors, this is what we are all about. This is what puts smiles on everybody's faces. And it's a beautiful day. The weather held out for us well. So we're very excited about that. And we thank the Lord for the great weather and all the great turnout. Yes, we do. We have our invasion coming up next Saturday. We'll invade the city and get the key from the mayor. So we're looking forward to that next Saturday. Everybody come out and join us downtown right there at City Hall. We got a bunch of stuff. We're going to bring ammunition for the kids to fend off the conquistadors, and we're going to have a great time. Yes, sir. Right after that, we go into our festival week, and that ends with our grand parade on the 30th, Saturday the 30th of April, and we look forward to a couple 100,000 people coming out to enjoy our parade. We hope everyone comes out to see us. Well, this is really the core of our history, our heritage, and our heart of giving to our community right here, and this is living proof for all of our families, all of our friends, and all the kids that are coming out today that this is really what we are all about in our community. It's a great culture that we have created, and we look forward to furthering that in the future.
Just like to introduce once again, we've got Alan Levy, who will be our finish judge. What he says when it comes to finishing the race. We've got Just Dave, I don't know where he disappeared to, but Just Dave standing at the starting line. He will make sure everybody's set and that everybody starts evenly so we have a nice clean race. I'm going to pass the mic to Alan, and he'll go over the finer details of the rules of the race.
Okay, well, everybody remember one thing. What are we here for? Louder? Okay, and we're going to be safe while we're doing it. Those two things. How many of you are here for the very first time? Welcome. Yes, give me a hand. We're going to have a great day. It's a beautiful day. We're going to try to keep the boats in line. There will be one lane on the inside, one on the outside of the buoys. We're going to try to keep you even, so if somebody's racing and has a little problem with the wind, we'll give you all the help we can. One thing I want everyone to know, you have to have a life vest aboard. All of the elementary schools are required to wear the life vest. Is everybody clear on that safety issue? We have extras if you need them. So if you need them, just come up to the float. The other thing I want to let you all know is the one thing that we've had the most problem with, especially in the wind, is impeding the progress of another boat. If you should happen to cross in the other lane, that's okay. Keep going. Keep going faster. As long as you don't impede the progress of the boat that was assigned in that lane. So we're here to have fun. We've been doing this for 35 years. I've never lost anybody. Okay, everybody seems to be here at the end, and we want to have a great time. Now, we've got two people that you're going to need to listen to. One is our lovely Samantha Soto. Isn't she gorgeous? The other guy is not so gorgeous, but he doesn't need an introduction. This is Maverick from 92.1. Give them both a big hand. We want to thank them for being here. We want to thank the Freedom Boat Club. Now, the Freedom Boat Club is our major sponsor. We have some other sponsors of the organization, but we want to thank them specifically for helping us out here. They have been in business since 1989. That was the first year that I was here at the Bottle Boat, and I've never missed one. And they've been in business for that long. So give them a big hand and thank you very much. I'm going to turn it over to the people that are going to call the races. Here they are. Do I have any questions before I go? My arm is going to be the finish line. I will let you know when you have crossed it. I will be right down there at the last buoy, and whoever crosses that arm length first wins the race. In the case of a tie, we'll do it again. We have had some of those. Okay, here we go.
By the way, give it up for Alan Levy, everybody. This is his 27th year as our official judge and director of the Bottle Boat Regatta in terms of on the water. So, unbelievable. Thank you so much, Alan. He will be at our finish line. He calls our winners and our losers. Okay, before we get started, we thank all our sponsors, give you some of the details today, and get our first couple of teams ready to go. Sam Soley going to make an announcement here with the crew of DeSoto and our Hernando DeSoto.
We'd like to take it over really quick to our royal family right now to take a moment, and they are going to bless our waters today for a nice, safe competition. Fantastic job as always by our royal family. We'd like to welcome our Queen Ellie, our Princess Bailey, our Captain Captain Paul Skippy, and of course our 69th Hernando DeSoto, Mr. Bob Richardson.
Are we ready to go racing, everyone? All right.